It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABM Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABM Radio.
Adopted Benue University students safely released. Police reports. Federal government introduces new rules for recycling old vehicles. President Tinubu pledges support for expansion to fuel economic growth. These are the major headlines on the news at noon. We'll take commercials and be right back with the details and many more. Stay connected.
Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABM Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABM Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABM Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate and entertaining. It's the news at noon on ABM Radio.
Welcome back. I am Chin Omahi. Now the details. A beneficiary of Senator Ojuzo Kalu's sponsorship program, Barrister Perfect Okori Esquire, has expressed profound gratitude to the distinguished senator for enabling him and five others to participate in a prestigious certificate program on e-commerce in China. A letter dated March 4th, 2025, Okori acknowledged Senator Carlos' generosity and commitment to empowering his constituents. The training, organized by the Chinese Ministry of Commerce at the Academy for International Business Officials, provided participants with valuable insights into the rapidly evolving digital commerce industry. Miriam Azubike, a civil servant who was detained in 2024 on suspicion of embezzling Abbey State pension funds, gave birth to a boy. The accused person, who was in prison custody, delivered her baby in a government owned hospital. Delhi Post gathered that the Abbey State government reportedly took care of the medical bills of her delivery and some other post delivery needs. The Benue State Police Command has confirmed the release of the three female students adopted from Joseph Saruan Taka University of Agriculture, Makodi. The students were kidnapped on February 25th, 2025, while returning from a ninth study session on campus. This was disclosed in a news flash shared by the Nigerian Television Authority on X on Thursday. Following their adoption, the university management ordered a 1 week mid semester break to address security challenges. The federal government has committed to enforcing the end of life vehicles regulation, which seeks to safeguard the environment and turn waste into economic opportunities. Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment, Senator John Eno, made this known at a stakeholders engagement organized by the National Automotive Design and Development Council (NADDC) on Wednesday in Lagos. Chief Adebayo Adelabu, the Minister of Power, stated that the proposed tariff increase will increase the available generation capacity to roughly 7,000 megawatts, following last week's record peak of 5,801.84 megawatts. Adelabu, in a statement by his special advisor on strategic communication, Bolaji Tunji, explained that the regularization of tariffs will play a critical role in unlocking the sector's full potential and driving further improvements in power generation and distribution. Nigerians are being urged by the Federal Road Safety Corps FRSC to abide by tariff laws and regulations in order to help lower the high number of tariff accidents. The FRSC spokesman Olusegun Ogunbemide told the news agency of Nigeria NAN on Thursday in Abuja that public support and cooperation were essential in ensuring a safe and secured motoring environment. The United Nations World Health Organization has issued a warning stating that decades of progress in the fight against tuberculosis, still the deadliest infectious disease in the world, are in danger due to significant funding cuts, especially by the United States. The health agency highlighted that essential prevention, testing, and treatment services were collapsing, leaving millions at risk. Africa, Southeast Asia, and Western Pacific are the hardest hit regions where national tuberculosis programs depend heavily on international support. President Bola Tinubu says that the current administration is making great efforts to establish a system that is both globally competitive and sustainable in order to support the growth of Nigerian banks and other financial institutions. President Tinubu, who was represented by Vice President Kashim Shettima, said this at the groundbreaking ceremony for First Bank's 43-story headquarters at Eco Atlantic City on Wednesday in Lagos. The president noted that banks could only prosper in a thriving economy. On foreign scene, US media have reported that President Donald Trump is expected to sign an executive order as early as Thursday, directing his recently confirmed Education Secretary Linda MC Mahon to dismantle the department she now heads. The Wall Street Journal cited a draft of the executive order circulating on Wednesday that directs MC Mahon to take all necessary steps to facilitate the closure of the education department based on the maximum extent appropriate and permitted by law. While in sports, Arne Slot, the manager of Liverpool, admitted that his team was outplayed by Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League on Wednesday, despite the fact that his team won handily in Paris. Slot stated that the level of play at Anfield in the rematch must be significantly higher. Substitute Harvey Elliott netted an 87 minutes winner just 47 seconds after coming on to end a 1-0 win for the visitors, who had goalkeeper Alison Becker to thank for helping them survive PSG's onslaughts. And that sports news brings us to the end of the news at noon. Before we go, recap of our major headlines. Adopted Benue University students safely released. Police reports. Federal government introduces new rules for recycling old vehicles. President Tinubu pledges support for bank expansion to fuel economic growth. For these and many more, log on to our website at www.abntv.com.ng. You can also download our app for Google Play Store, download ABN Radio/television. You can as well follow us on all our social media platforms displayed on your screen. This news was edited and packaged by Ifeanyi Okali. I am Chinyere Umahi. Stay connected for more of our programs coming up. Do stay safe and have a lovely day ahead.
News at noon on ABN Radio. It's facts, it's balance, it's accurate.